Okay, part three. The light does not work in here. So can't add the flash. You have your alarm panel, your main alarm tie-in. We have walk-up storage. It's floored, walk-in attic space. I don't see any issues with the roof. HVAC system. So there is gas coming in because there's a gas line for the HVAC system, which means if you wanted to switch the oven and stove to gas, you can certainly do that. But overall, everything looks good. I don't see any showstoppers, blown in insulation. It looks adequate. They knee wall insulation, which they skip out on in a lot of houses around here. It's tough to see because they have that up there. I'll look again when we get outside, but the roof, even though it's in good shape, it might have a few years on it. We'll check. Certainly know when we, if we decide to make an offer on it. But one way to tell is usually there's a vent cut into the very peak of the roof. And that fan you see there, they no longer use those powered fans like that. Not that it's a problem. How it works is if there's a little box right there that reads the temperature, and when the temperature gets above a certain level, the fan will kick on and remove the hot air from your attic. This looks, so it has the Aprilaire filter system. I don't see an Aprilaire filter box. I think the HVAC, that's definitely the main control board, so that was at least replaced. And typically that looks like it also controls some HVAC equipment, which leads me to believe this place is zoned for, which is great. I did only notice the one T-stat, but we'll look around for some more. No, there's another T-stat there. But being that there's only one unit, it is zoned out so that, which means it has to be a variable speed, or it should be a variable speed unit, because it should be able to run on low if it only needs to heat or cool one room. I'm gonna unfortunately have to make another part here to get the light off. I don't know if you could see it, but this window looks like the seals are bad inside this window and it may need to be replaced. Or the window doesn't need to be replaced. They could repair the seal on the double pane glass. But that is the only one I noticed that had that issue. We'll see more when we walk around the outside. Coming back downstairs. We'll double check this master and see if we have a thermostat in here. Because there was one on the other side. That'd be strange if... And there isn't one in here, which is kind of strange. Because you would think you'd want the master bedroom to reach the temperature that you set your system to. Okay, we're going to make another part, but there is a thermostat there though. So there's a thermostat here, there's a thermostat in that room over there. The smoke alarms are essentially wired. So there are 3-zone climate control in the home. Let's go out, we'll go back out the front and take a look around the house now. Here's the garage. That's my car. It's stucco on the front, siding around the side, fiberglass siding around the side. Looks just like your little runoff area here, because you can see there's not much, some grass having, but it's not running off all that much, but I'm sure if it came down enough it would, because you have your downspouts here and here aiming this way. Yeah, the roof is a little aged because it does not have a ridge vent, as we discussed. Usually at the very top peak you'll see that. We have some gutter damage here, soffit damage, fascia damage right there. That might just need to be popped in. It might be evidence of something else going wrong. The roof will definitely have to be replaced. Probably not immediately, but eventually you will have to replace it. And there are some windows that are, this window has a seal bad, so that makes 2. There's 3. Side note, the retaining wall is in good shape. And come close around here to the back side. And all these windows are in good shape. Those look like they're okay. And by the way, that's typically around here. You could get that fixed for about $100 per window to get the gas replaced. And if you need a recommendation, if you decide you like this house, there it is. They definitely had termite bond, not active termites, but termite bond. There is the bait system. And here is the HVAC system. It does not look like a variable speed unit, which is strange, but it's probably do have mechanical dampers with all the electronics in there. We would need to get that tested to see if it works. Behind this tree here, we have some separation on the siding. But I would imagine probably within the next 5 years, you're going to need a new roof on the house. They do have cable, internet available here, and satellite, and should have AT&T available here as well. It looks like we have another fogged out window in the garage, and actually yet another one right there. If we come down, as you can hear, it's a very quiet neighborhood. It's a very nice neighborhood. Honestly, I think you found a winner, because it is a little more expensive in this area. I mean, than down in Centerville and Warner Robins area. So to find this in your budget that meets all your criteria is somewhat special, but I wouldn't imagine it's gonna fly off. I think we have a little bit of time. I wouldn't say we could wait forever. It has been on the market for 9 days, which is good, because typically they sell the first day, as you know. And I'll walk out to the corner here before I walk back towards the house. And the subdivision ends out that road, but it continues that way. You could tell by the sidewalks. There's a sidewalk there, but there's no sidewalk here. Which means in about another block the subdivision ends. And that's that. Let me know your feedback, and I'll send you some more information soon. Thanks.